So we got a lot of Dragon Ball Super spoilers from the upcoming Chapter 6, courtesy of Kanzenshu's Herms, I believe. He actually translated a lot of it, and I kind of want to talk about it before I review the chapter because, like I said, one of the manga right now that I'm most excited about amongst all the stuff that I review is Dragon Ball Super. It just really got me hyped because it's like I'm reliving my childhood of seeing new Dragon Ball content, and it's actually fucking awesome. So I'll read some of this off, and we'll talk about it. Alright, so for starters, Super Dragon Balls are the original Dragon Balls. They're planet-sized, damn, and have less limits than regular Dragon Balls. Champa's already found 6 of them, so if there are 7, then damn, already we're almost there. And it's kind of interesting because, judging from some of these spoilers that I already read, it seems as though the bigger the ball, the more powerful they are, because remember, like, with the Namek balls, they were huge, and they could do 3 wishes. Earth can only do 1, but then they were slightly modified, so maybe the size of Dragon Balls have more power, and the fact that Champa's been doing this, hey, the Namekians shaved down pieces of these, yeah, see, original Dragon Balls to create their own, even though, if I'm correct, that conflicts with the fact that the Namekians supposedly created them, unless they created the original Dragon Balls. Champa wants to use them to switch Universe 7 and 6's Earth, so the fact that he's doing this tournament, alright, let me save myself the trouble, have this tournament, and then maybe I'll just have the Earth, or maybe he's planning on still doing it once, you know, he wins the tournament, like, oh, I'll switch this, that way I don't have to go to Universe 7 constantly. But if Beerus wins the tournament, Champa will hand over his 6 balls, which, if you remember in my review, I was like, what's in it for Beerus if he wins this, because he don't want that wretched Earth from Universe 6, so he's gonna get them Dragon Balls. Beerus will have to find the last one on his own, which I'm imagining that's gonna be hell. And to be honest with you, the way this is shaping up, it is kind of reminding me to a small extent of Dragon Ball GT, where they were looking for Dragon Balls in space, although hopefully this is a lot more interesting than GT. To find the last Super Dragon Ball, they want to use Bulma's radar, but the universe is too big for it to cover all at once, so yeah, it's definitely sounding a lot like GT, but again, hopefully not as, yeah. And apparently they need to go to the center of the universe, but don't know how to get there. Jocko knows someone who might know. His name is Zuno, I believe. And Tights shows up. Now, if you don't know who's Tights, if I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not totally off the mark, I think that's Bulma's sister that was in the Jocko manga. So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm curious how her personality is, because I haven't read the entirety of the Jocko manga. I think I read like the first couple chapters, whatever. And she has a new spaceship, so they use that to take off and go meet the Zuno person. Jocko says Zuno is a mysterious person who knows everything. Even if he's never met you, he'll know what pattern underwear you're wearing. This is going to be very useful, and I can already see that being a plot device for certain things that they don't know how to do. Like, for example, finding that final Dragon Ball, that's going to be definitely Zuno helping them out. And I mean, I could see a lot of comedy gold with that right there. Bulma says Earth is at the edge of the universe. Being at the center of the universe will give the Dragon Radar wider range or something like that. So, yeah, Bulma doing universal things. Vegeta says Gohan probably has the highest potential out of all of them. Yeah, remember those days. I know, man. But Goku says he only studies now. And I seen another person that said basically like, Vegeta was like, yeah, how about we have Gohan involved in this? And Goku's like, no. He studies now. That is bad. When at this particular point Goku already realized who Gohan is and that he's not going to be a fighter anymore, so to just kind of drop it. I mean, in a sense, he's being a good father finally, but that just speaks a lot about Gohan's martial arts and fighting capabilities and everything. It's like his father is looking at him like, son, you have disappointed. The tournament will be held on the nameless planet in 1 week according to the 8th solar calendar, which equals 5 Earth days starting at 10 a.m. Very specific. And we got the Universe 7 team. Finally, it is going to be Goku, Vegeta, Majin Buu, Piccolo, and the strongest person Beerus has ever fought. I might make an entire video of speculation just based off that. Who the fuck could that be? I know people are like, because, you know, you never know. Maybe they will introduce Broly. Maybe it could be Broly, but a more inverse, you know, canon type of thing where he's a little bit different, whatever. That would be hype, but more than likely it's going to be somebody that's wacky, funny, and at the same time just incredibly strong and a new character, which I more so, I mean, if it's not going to be somebody that's really cool like Broly or possibly Bardock, even though they keep on recycling these characters for like video games, stuff like that, then let it be a really awesome new character and possibly maybe some relation to the Saiyans or a race that we already know of. Tournament rules are the same as the tournaments that we have on Earth, the Budokais, plus a written test per Vegeta's suggestion. He doesn't want mindless monsters. Like, that's Vegeta right there. That's totally him. He's like, I want a real fighter, nobody that's an idiot. So like, yeah, I see Vegeta saying that, and that makes sense. At the same time, we won't have just idiots or dumbasses. We'll have some really good participants, because fighting is not only strength, but is also mind. Which kind of makes me think, as a matter of fact, yeah, it's not going to be Broly. Do you really think Broly's going to be able to take a mental test unless it's like skinny, you know, mind control Broly. Yeah. And then we got a little history on Beerus and Champa. Long ago on Beerus and Champa's birthday, Beerus ate the puff puff fruit. Yummy yummy no me, no. Atop Champa's cake, starting a fight that destroyed many planets. Therefore, after then, the two avoided physical fights and only competed through their food showdown. So, I'm curious, I'm guessing again, based on what has been said in the past, that Beerus finally did put down Champa, but that showcased that Champa is possibly close to Beerus' level if they destroy planets and all sorts of shit like that. I am hyped to see what Champa can do. And apparently it's taken Champa decades to gather these 6 Dragon Balls, and they're from his universe, but it's not 100% clear. So, yeah, how long is it going to take for them to find this Dragon Ball? If it took him decades to find these 6 of them, yeah, I mean, unless Bulma's technology helps a lot, we could be in this arc for a while. After they have Bulma build a new Dragon Radar, she realizes there should be Super Dragon Balls in their universe for them to find as well, which again, this is a lot of build-up and world building and all sorts of shit for potential further arcs. Like, I'm guessing what they're hopefully doing is they're like, okay, especially Toei, let's see how big this is. We'll keep on building and adding more. If it's really popular, we'll keep it going. And there's a lot of things like after this arc, maybe something can happen where they need to get the Dragon Balls from our universe or whatever, you know, the Super Dragon Balls. And again, yeah, the GT thing, but whatever, what can you do? The radar can't detect them, leading them to go to meet Zuno in order to find the center of the universe. So again, her radar isn't that good. Jocko mentions that there are a ton of galaxies in the universe. Yeah, again, a lot of world building there. And Goku, this is something that really got me excited because it kind of explains why the fuck Goku is with this wretched witch, Ch6. Goku says he likes Ch6 because she's strong-willed, and Vegeta says it's because he's a Saiyan. All Saiyan women are like that, so Ch6 reminds him of a Saiyan, and since Goku is not exactly like the typical Saiyan because he conked his head, that's why it kind of looks like a typical relationship where, like, you know, the mad mom and the, you know, oh, nice husband and shit like that. That's why it makes a little bit more sense, and I guess Ch6 is what Goku would have married, you know, somebody like Ch6 if he was just straight up like a normal Saiyan, and that gives a lot of context to the relationship, and I'm really happy we got that line because it's something that, like, why is he with this bitch? And apparently Whis couldn't participate in the tournament. Beerus says that. He doesn't say why. So is it because he has something to do? Is he going to mediate him? Is he going to be the referee? Or is it because he's too strong? He's stronger than everybody. But then again, if the strongest fighter that Beerus has fought is stronger than Whis, then it wouldn't be that Whis is too strong. Maybe he just doesn't like to take part in these affairs, or maybe he's a more godlike being than all of them together. Like, why won't Whis participate? And as mentioned, Vegeta doesn't want Champa to bring any non-intelligent, meaning, you know, like morons, monsters along to fight in the tournament. So yeah, we're not going to have any brainless idiots, which means that we could have some really good strategic fights. He thinks that it will be troublesome. Does that mean annoying or actually worried to fight one? More than likely Vegeta is annoyed by that. He don't want idiots and anything that's gonna make him waste his time. So yeah, Vegeta, intelligent dude for that one. Oh yeah, another thing is Boo gonna be able to pass the test. Maybe Gohan will help him train. Like, I could see an entire 2 episodes or an entire episode at least of Gohan making Boo study or some shit like that just so that he could pass his test, because Boo is an idiot. How the fuck is he gonna pass a written test or whatever? He's like a, you know, a child or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting as well, which kind of makes me think, maybe if Boo can pass it, then maybe Broly can pass it if Gohan doesn't, you know, help him study or whatever. So hopefully Gohan will have some role in this. It's just really a shame that even his own father is like, bro, you ain't a fighter anymore. Sit down. Like, sad times, sad times. And it's supposed to be a simple written test, you know, just like the Hero Association exam. So yeah. I don't know how Boo's gonna do it. And that's pretty much it for the most part. Again, it's gonna be more like the Tenkaichi Budokai. That's the last thing, but crazy fucking spoilers. I'm really now excited. The last pieces, I want to know who are the warriors from Universe 6. I can't fucking wait. I'll probably have another video about that as well. There's just so many things to talk about with Dragon Ball Super right now. Let me know what you guys think about all of this, though. First of all, how do you feel about Gohan being shut down by his own father? His own father's talking shit to his friend about his son. Like, damn. I know it's not like, yo, he's trash or whatever, but still, it's like, no Gohan in this one. Shoo! I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real here, though. Gohan would have been a bigger help than Piccolo. I'm just saying. Even if Gohan has gotten weaker over the years, he's still way stronger than Piccolo. So, I don't know about that decision there, Goku. I mean, maybe you're disappointed in your son. Maybe you just want him to be a better father and not fight as per Chi-Chi's wishes. But, come on, bro. And just all the spoilers that I mentioned. What do you think? Again, shout out to Kanzenshu's Herms, because he definitely delivered the goods with these translations. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.